Well, guys, I'm taking this video at night. That seems to be when I keep working on the shed. But basically, the shed we got all cleaned out here on the property. We're moving our stuff into it, and we're gonna do a washer and dryer and lights and stuff. So we went and got some electrical wire, and we're gonna unroute the wire going from the mobile home, from this meter right here, and run it through the stitch I've dug, or put it in conduit, go into the wall, and then actually use the breaker box that's in the mobile home. So I'll get to that in a little bit. Here is that breaker box that was in the trailer. This thing used to have these big wires coming in. I'm gonna have to do something about the holes, but I'm just gonna make this use this as a 50 amp circuit for the shed to be able to run the dryer, maybe a welder and some lights and stuff. But I'm just gonna use this whole big box. So pretty quick here, I've got most of the wires disconnected. I'm just gonna take the box off, pull it all out, put it in the shed, and then rewire it up for new stuff. I got the old wires pulled out. It was a total mess. Had to shatter some PVC pipe. So it's all cleaned out though. Here's our new wires. We're gonna have our two hots. See if I can get the focus. Our two hots, one neutral and one ground coming from this panel. And then got it all right into the tree. Got it all put into PVC, going into the shed. And from there, gonna put that box like I was showing you guys in the trailer in here. Well guys, I finally got all the wires disconnected from this breaker box, and it was a total mess. I didn't realize they had these little clips that tighten down on the top. So I was yanking on it and all the wires were all held in place. I got it loose finally, slid it out, and these big aluminum wires are pretty stiff. So it was all a little tough getting out of there, but it's now done. I'm gonna move this into the shed, and then I might try and go unhook a couple of outlets and pull some wires out and see if I can't reuse some of these wires for our new outlets. Here, the breaker box is fully installed into the shed. I shoved a bunch of extra copper down in there to make them tight, and we've wired up a couple of things already. We reused these two wires out of the trailer, and we got an easy outlet for the washer and a big one for the dryer. And then ended up buying, it's really hard to get the wires out of the trailer, so I bought a little bit of wire and I ran an outlet up there for some lights. And we're gonna run some outlets along this other wall. But yeah, there it is. It's all finished up, and I not only have a ground coming from that main panel out on the telephone pole, but I did another ground right here into an 8-foot grounding rod. So I think it's pretty well done. I think it'll work good.